Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today, what I want us to work on right now is I set up my bag, and what I want you all to practice today is side kicks. So I taught you the mechanics of side kick and how to do a side kick, but in theory, side kick requires that you practice on a somewhat heavy target. So if you have your own home gym like I do, and you're able to set up a bag, or you have a bag, then I think this is a good opportunity for us to do some side kick drills. If you don't have a bag, but you're really into martial arts, it's a good investment, not very hard to set up. Or if you have training partners, you can kick them too. All right, so basically, what I want us to talk about with side kick is when we do a side kick, I'm just gonna give the quick rundown. You're gonna bring your leg in and chamber it, right? And you wanna put your heel at the target. And the key thing is you wanna pivot your supporting leg right here. And then when you kick, it's very important you kick with your heel, okay? So you watch how I kick. I kick with the heel. Now, to know that you're doing the kick correctly, it should make a thud. All right? Now, the other thing I want you to keep in mind, a couple of things. One, your hip has to be straight in. So if I was to do a side kick and my hip comes out like this, then my side kick is not gonna be as strong, okay? So one thing is pivot, hip in, and when you kick, your kicking foot, your toes should face downwards. Okay? Downwards. All right? So, now a couple of things that you want to be very careful of. If this is your first time kicking something heavy, like a moving partner, or a heavy bag, and it's your first time doing side kick, then I regularly recommend that you do it slow and practice first. Because what can happen is when you kick, you can actually strike with the top of your foot accidentally, and your foot's gonna bend out that way, and that can hurt. So again, watch what I'm doing. I'm gonna bring my leg in, my heel is gonna point that target, my hips are in, and I kick, okay? And it should make a solid thud. All right, solid thud. And like with everything, always practice both sides. All right, now, one other thing. Once you get that down pat, we can move up to a little bit advanced, I guess intermediate to advanced kind of knowledge on side kicks. When you're doing a side kick, what you're gonna realize, especially if you're in sparring and you're up against a live opponent that's actively trying to punch you in the face and kick you, sometimes if you chamber your side kick too much, they're just gonna run in and kind of jam your kick. So you definitely want to pump it in, but if it depends on the distance. If you're really close to the person like this, bringing a side kick like this, chambering it all the way is actually going to be a detriment, because if they see that, they're going to stuff your foot, punch you in the face, or just bum rush you. So what you want to do is, if they're close like this, is really just kind of lift your knee just a little bit here, like this, and then turn, okay? And it's kind of like it's still pretty strong. So you practice that. And if you're too far away, then you can chamber it and slide in, okay? And I'm always advocating, practice both sides, and practice the pump slide, okay? Yeah, so side kicks, practice that 100 times. You feel pretty good with it. Move on, keep training, keep training.